Well, we are before a institutionalized system benefiting criminal organizations. And we are before a phenomenon whereby the number of irregular entries has increased and will continue to increase far beyond our capability, our capacity to host, find a roof, and give services to all these people. So the Roxham Road issue is an important issue that would be easy to deal with if the federal government would be in good faith, because they have the right to suspend the tiers payés agreement for periods of 3 months. So if they're before the New York State funding irregular entries and they're not suspending the entry, we think, because it is bad faith over 6 years not to act, we think the Quebec government should do something about it so as to force the conversation in good faith, because I don't see any will to act on Ottawa side. So we need to do something about it, and that's why we want the Roxham Road to be blocked, to be closed by the Sûreté du Québec.
The CAQ announced $3.5 million yesterday for this kind of crisis fund for migrants and immigrants and people coming to Canada. At the same time that they're announcing this story about New York broke or came up. How do we navigate this? Because right now there are people coming across every day that need the help, and at the same time we have these bus tickets being issued. How do we navigate it today? Because the border is still open right now.
Well, look at what we've done in 2012 at the Vancouver port. There were 2 boats from Sri Lanka that came in, and what the government of Canada did in that instance is to change the law so as to make impossible those boats arriving with migrants. So if you want to shut down a criminal réseau, a criminal network, you need to make their business model invalid. And that's what we're not doing at Roxham, intentionally, I think, from the federal government. And that's why we say, well, the Quebec government needs to do something at some point, because it's been 6 years and there's no clue, there's not a slightest hope of a sign of the federal government being willing to act upon the fact that 99% of irregular entries are in Quebec through Roxham, and that the number of people is now up to 40,000.